What's up, you guys? Welcome back to WIDEBODY Nation. Are auto manufacturers shutting down plants again? Is it going to turn into 2020 all over again for 2021? Limited supply, crazy demand, crazy dealer markups, 10, 20, 50K over for Corvettes. For SCAT Pack wide bodies, SCAT Pack wide bodies are 15K over right now in Atlanta. That's 90 minutes away from me. 15K over for a base model $48,000 car. Insane. So in this video, we're going to talk about what's happening right now with auto manufacturing plants and what you guys can expect, even if they don't shut down as much as they might. With that being said, a quick reminder, we have our Apple AirPods Pro. We are giving away these $250 headphones at 5,000 subscribers. So go ahead, turn that subscribe button from red to gray, and that automatically enters you to win. Comment below if you feel strongly about AirPods versus Power Beats. I feel strongly, but I'll get to that later. All right, so we have the 2021 Corvette up right here. And the reason I want to start with the Corvette and not the Chargers is because the Corvette was probably the most hyped car of 2020, and Chevy was only able to make approximately 50% of the most hyped car of 2020 when it was all said and done. Now, if you guys have not seen Chevy Dude, he is also on YouTube. He works at a Chevy dealership. He has got a pulse on the Corvette market. He has a C8 Corvette. He is the go-to guy. He estimates in this article that if you ordered a C8 Corvette, a 2021 today, it will take roughly 12 months for it to get here. Now, this article was written in August and it's now December, and that's why I nipped off the top end. He actually said 12 to 18 months, believe it or not. So, with this being said, if you guys want a 2021 of anything, Corvette, Charger, some Ford product, whether it's, the Bronco or whatever it may be, if you want to put in an order and you want it to show up in 2021, I would do it as soon as possible, in my opinion. Now, are these plants shutting down? We can confirm that these plants will be shutting down or going to very limited hours during basically the month of December. Now that it's, December 18th, we're right on the doorstep of Christmas and New Year's. These plants shut down almost 100% because obviously it's the holidays, right? And this really bottlenecks production. Now, here is what I'm seeing as a potential problem. Two things. One, if the pandemic gets worse significantly over the next 2 to 3 weeks, as these plants are supposed to be opening back up, we may see stricter guidelines for these plants opening up, which would further slow down the ramp up of production for 2021. So instead of hitting 2021, kicking the door in and being like, all right, let's get these production numbers up for the C8s, for the wide body SCAT packs, for those wide body HELLCATs, for the super stocks, they would all of a sudden be constricted. Maybe just one shift, or this shift can't work with that shift. You guys know how it is. I do not think we're going to see March and April of 2020 type shutdowns, but hey, 2021, anything's on the table. 2020 proved that, right? Here is the other thing I see. Even if plants are open as much as they possibly could be, even if they got plexiglass up everywhere, if everyone's wearing like 10,000 different types of protection, here's the other problem. And I'm going to use the aftermarket as an example. Right now, I have a $2,500 flex fuel package from Cobb Tuning ordered for my wide body Subaru STI S209 that I drove to work today. Would recommend. This kit comes with 8 components. The kit says it's on back order, ships in 1 to 2 weeks, but it's on back order by more than 1 or 2 weeks because I ordered it in October. The only reason this kit is not shipping is because of this silly fuel pump that's $150, but is apparently back ordered 1 to 2 weeks. That is a microcosm of the problems that these auto manufacturers are having at the factory. So for instance, my Dodge Charger, HELLCAT Red Eye, originally I ordered it in September, early September. Usually build time is 6 to 10, maybe 12 weeks. We are going to be creeping up on 5 months at least before I take delivery of this car. And a major reason, not only is it a new car for 2021, they've never done the Red Eye for the Charger, but also they are running into humongous problems getting the little nicks and knacks to go, like turn stocks or one little gear in your transmission, especially like on the C8. I mean, it's the first time they've ever produced a rear mid-engine car. You think that those parts are easy to come by? Oh yeah, I'll just go grab another C8 transmission. There's 20 over there. No, that's not a thing. So when you go, you're on the Dodge website, you're specking out your super stock right here, and you're like, oh, I like the F8 green. Like, oh, man, okay, cool. And then you go through it all, and then you put in the order. I mean, hey, this is the first year they did the super stock, so that engine might, that one throttle body component, just for the super stock, because the super stock, or maybe that second fuel pump, because it's got two, or a part of the power chiller, all of that is going to be bottlenecking your production for your specific car. Now, I do have reliable sources, including you in the WIDEBODY Nation, that have confirmed that cars that have already been in production, such as the 2020 WIDEBODY SCAT Pack, 2021 versions have been showing up. Just a quick, simple Google search, and that will show you. Dealerships are already getting them. So if you are planning to try to get a 2021 and order it, you better get ordering quick, because at some point the ordering's going to run out. Say Chevy lets us order 40,000 Corvettes as customers, right? Either everybody is going to fill up those build sheets, right? So all 40,000 will be taken, or Chevy may run into, it might be halfway through 2021. They might be looking around like, man, we've only produced 15,000, and there's no way we're going to do this because we got to switch up the assembly line for the Z06 coming out. That thing's going to be an absolute freak beast. And also, we have to make money doing other things. So we're going to nip it just like we did in 2020. We're only going to do 30,000 instead of 40,000. That's a real possibility. I know for a fact that dealerships down here in Columbus at Dodge have had their ordering capabilities diminished significantly. Normally they're able to order 10, 20, 30 of each type of cool car, but then all of a sudden they get those allocations taken away because they're literally gone. These factories are constrained. They're constrained by health issues. They're constrained by time of the year, with it being the Christmas time, which is, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing as far as like them giving people time off. All I'm saying is it impacts production for the cars that you and I would like to order. And lastly, they are constricted on the parts. Corvette lug nuts, they don't make those. Those aren't a dime a dozen, that's kind of a joke, but because I need some black lug nuts on my wheels. But anyway, one little part, one fuel pump, one little nut, one little bolt that's specific to your vehicle, because I know a lot of you guys like your specific vehicles. If you're a big red interior guy or girl, or maybe you just love the Harman Kardon. Maybe Harman Kardon is having trouble producing one part of the subwoofer that's impacted. It's just so many opportunities to be bottlenecked with the current environment that we're in, and the more specific your car, the longer it's going to take. So my car already exists. My 2021's sitting in a lot somewhere. There's even transportation problems. That thing should be scooped up and on a truck coming to Clarksville, Tennessee so I can take delivery, but it is not for whatever reason. So hope you guys appreciate the video. Let me know what you think. If you think production's going to speed up and 12 months is bogus, then let me know. It's already been about 4 or 5 months for me, and I ordered it. I'm first in line. My VIN is like one of the first couple hundred of the 2021 Charger HELLCAT Red Eyes, and they sat on this thing. Here's the little tracker right here. They sat on the thing for a month before a VIN was even assigned, and then it wasn't even built until December. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I guess only time will tell. Hopefully 2021, we can start ironing everything back out. Production times will go back to normal. 1 month, 2 month, maybe 3 month if you're getting really bougie with your options. But, appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget your 4 free stocks with Webull. Webull is amazing because it allows you to trade before and after the market opens and closes. So for instance, today, Friday, there's going to be a lot of action with Tesla due to the S&P 500 inclusion. A lot of funds are going to need to purchase by the end of today or into, early next week. It's going to be a lot of action after hours when the market is closed today. And one of the only places you can get that action app-wise is Webull. So I love Webull, and you guys can get your 4 free stocks. It tosses me a couple free stocks too. Let me know what you guys get. I appreciate you tuning in. I will see you in Tennessee for our next video.